I'm here at Manchester Central for City Live. City TV will be bringing you access all areas tonight. Not only do we have performances from Miles Keane and Jason Manford, but the full City squad are here and we'll be following their every move.
Are you ready for a special night? Because no other team in the Premier League, not even those nasty neighbours of yours, would ever dream of putting on a night like this.
We have the whole squad here tonight. Sean, what are your thoughts on the squad this season?
Quality. I mean, it's quality out.
Well, thank you very, very much for being here this evening, and I'm sure you are delighted to hear that the very first recipient of this award is Bert Trautmann himself. It's awarded posthumously for his wonderful life. From tonight, this award will be handed out every single year to someone either on or off the field who makes a truly outstanding contribution, fitting of the name Bert Trautmann. So here to present the award to Stephen, on behalf of Bert, please welcome another City goalkeeping legend, Alex Williams. Alex, nice to see you. Every single keeper, from you to Joe Hart today, you're following in the footsteps of Bert Trautmann. You've got to live up to that name, haven't you?
Absolutely. We've had some great goalkeepers over the years, going back to Frank Swift, great Bert Trautmann, Joe Corrigan, who I followed. We've had Peter Schmeichel, David Seaman, and we've currently got England's #1.
Right. All right. Well, thank you very much for being here. If you would like to hand over the trophy, we'll get a photograph of the moment. Right, time to move on now with the Manchester City Awards. Now, the categories we've got for you this evening are the EA Sports Performance Index Player of the Season, the Young Player of the Season, the Goal of the Season, the Etihad Player of the Year, and the Academy Player of the Year. And tonight, City fans who entered a competition and won online will be up on stage with me to co-present the awards to their idols.
And the winner is Yaya Toure.
Well, Yaya, welcome on stage. I tell you what, your fans are quite good, aren't they?
Yeah, very nice, very nice.
Yeah.
Unbelievable, and look this song again, yeah. I think it's nice, play for this club, football club, it's amazing. And the fans are always be with us, and I think I'm pretty happy, Yeah.
And the Young Player of the Year award goes to Matija Nastasic.
Just give us your own review of last season. Obviously, it started when you made your debut at the Bernabeu. I mean, what a daunting place to run out in Man City colours. What was that like?
It was a great feeling to play my first game for Man City against top European club in Champions League.
The goal of the season is Sergio Aguero against Liverpool. The goal of the season is Sergio Aguero against Liverpool.
Sergio Aguero!
Thank you.
Well, congratulations, Sergio. That was the luckiest cross of your life. Don't translate that bit.
Thank you very much.
Just talk us through the goal, because Pepe Reina tried really hard to push you wide, didn't he?
Oh, good goal.
A good goal, yeah?
Pass the ball, Barrick, and touch, shoot. Goal.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Player of the Year, Pablo Zabaleta. Well done, congratulations. If you look over there, that's the first standing ovation of the evening that we've had.
Yeah, no.
Just tell us how you reflect on your season last year.
Thank you. Well, I think this is a very special moment for me. I've been here for 5 years in this club. I'm very proud to be part of Arif. So, I would like to share this hour with all the fans because they made that possible.
The Academy Player of the Year, sponsored by BAM, is Marco Lopez.
Okay, nice to meet you. what it means to the young players to come into work in the mornings and see someone who's achieved what Patrick Vieira has, now spending his time giving you his knowledge?
I think it's a good experience because we know Patrick Vieira was a big player in England.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jason Manford.
And that was great to watch Sergio's goal there when we won the league. Oh, man. Oh. Did you get goosebumps? You got goosebumps, didn't you? Admit it, you did. Even now. I loved it, loved it. I'll tell you what, though, about that. It was a great moment, don't get me wrong. I loved the moment. But how good was the moment later on Match of the Day when they were showing the two games side by side? And it went over to United and all the fans started cheering because they thought they won the league. And then you just saw one bloke with a radio go. Oh, I loved it. Loved it. That was exciting, wasn't it?
Quiet in the arena. Here we go. This is the big moment now. This is not about the City squad coming on stage. It's about this question. From which club? So Joe is saying Atletico Madrid. Joe, you're amazing. Aguero making his debut for Independiente in Argentina, aged 15 years and 35 days. And it means, with Joe getting that question right and picking up that point, he's denied Kevin the chance to go to Melbourne. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner and going to Melbourne is Stuart.
Yes! Well done, mate. Well done. Brilliant.
Manuel Pellegrini. Why did you decide to come to the Premier League? Why this division?
Well, I decided to come here because it's a special league. I worked the last 9 years in Spain. It's my fifth country that I work. And I could have been here before, but for different reasons I stayed in Spain. But now I think I arrived here at the right moment, at the right club, and to have the challenge of Manchester City for me is very, very important.
He's won the Golden Gloves 3 years running, the England #1, Joe Hart. Up next, at 6'1", one of the tallest keepers in the world, the hero of that semi-final against Chelsea, Romanian international, Costel Pantilimon. And a former player at Ipswich, Everton, Arsenal. He's made over 450 first-class appearances and played for England, Richard Wright. Ladies and gentlemen, your goalkeepers for the new season. Okay, let's move on now to the defenders. First of all, he came through the youth team. He currently has more appearances for City than any of his teammates. He's an England international. He's an Olympian. He loves Manchester. Michael Richards. Please put your hands together for an Argentinian international, a Mancunian warrior. He loves fish and chips. He loves you. He's your Etihad Player of the Year, Pablo Zabaleta. And now one of the fastest left-backs around, with amazing stamina, a full French international, one of the youngest players to win a Premier League winners' medal, Gaël Clichy. And now a man who is a deadly free-kick specialist, Serbian Player of the Year in 2011, Alexander Kolarov. One of the stalwarts of the 2008 FA Youth Cup winning team, one of the most promising defenders in this country today, Cedric Boyata. Up next, the man who was signed last season from Fiorentina. He became an instant hit, made his debut for City at Madrid's Bernabeu Stadium. City's current Young Player of the Year, Macha Nastasic. Now put your hands together for the rock on which that 2012 title-winning team was built. A current England international, 400 top-flight games. Jolyon Lescott. Ladies and gentlemen, the men who will defend for you in the new Premier League season. Okay, now we move on to the midfield. And first of all, this guy has been Mr. Consistent since he arrived at City. Over 500 Premier League games under his belt. Over 50 international caps for England. Gareth Barry. Up next, a man equally at home in midfield or defence. Signed from Benfica at the start of last season, scored on his City debut. He's a current Spanish international, Javi Garcia. Up next, a man who made his Premier League debut at 18 years of age. One of the most promising and dynamic midfielders in the game. Scored a wonder goal in the final game of last season. England international, Jack Rodwell. Up next, the man who scored the winner in the 2011 FA Cup semi-final against United. He then scored the winner in the final against Stoke. He's the EA Sports Performance Award winner, Yaya Toure. Up next, the man who was the Premier League Player of the Year in 2010 for the young players. Over 300 Premier League appearances to his credit and still only 27. Full England international. Worked so hard for you, James Milner. Up next, a man who's one of the most exciting winners in the Premier League, represented Great Britain at the 2012 Olympics, Scott Sinclair. Now, this man was a star in the 2012 title-winning team. He scored the first goal in last year's semi-final against Chelsea. Sadly, though, he can't be with us this evening because he's feeling unwell. Put your hands together for him anyway. Samir Nasri. Now here's a man who wouldn't miss it for the world. One of the outstanding talents in the game today. An FA Cup winner, a Premier League winner, a World Cup winner. You call him Merlin, we call him David Silva. Ladies and gentlemen, your midfielders for the new season. Looking good so far. Shall we meet the strikers? Let's get the strikers out, shall we? Yeah? He likes his strikers. Please put your hands together for a man who's one of the most promising young forwards in world football. Scored over 20 goals on loan to Feyenoord last season. He wants to do it for you. He's a full Swedish international, John Guidetti. Okay, now please put your hands together for a man who scored over 40 goals for City. None more important than the second against QPR. He started the pre-season on fire. He's a current Bosnian international. He's a UNICEF ambassador. Edin Dzeko. And now please welcome to the stage an Argentinian international, For as long as football is around, that goal will be famous. The most important goal in your history, the most exciting in Premier League history. Sergio Aguero! Ladies and gentlemen, your strikers, who we know is going to terrorise defences in the Premier League. Please welcome Jesus Navas. Nice to meet you. With you? Okay. So, first of all, welcome to Manchester. Are you happy to be here?
Bienvenido a Manchester, contento de estar aquí, ¿no?
Muchas gracias, la verdad que es un orgullo estar con este equipo y disfrutar de estos compañeros.
No, thank you very much, first of all. I'm really proud to be here, and it's a real pleasure to be with these teammates behind us.
Spanish international, Alvaro Negredo. All right. Well, welcome to Manchester. How have you found it so far?
Thank you.
Enjoy the weather?
¿Pasas bien con el tiempo que tenemos?
No. No. Do you know what? What an honest footballer you've signed, eh? Now we welcome a player who was coveted by all the top sides in Europe. He chose to sign for Manchester City. Ladies and gentlemen, from Fiorentina, please welcome Montenegrin international Stefan Jovetic. Nice to see you. Well, welcome to Manchester. This is rather an exciting introduction, isn't it?
Thank you, yeah, it is.
Just tell us how much you're looking forward to being reunited with Nastasic on the football pitch after your time together.
No, I'm very happy to play again with him because he's a great player and also very good friend.
And now he hopes to light up the Premier League for you. Please welcome Brazilian international Fernandinho. Nice to see you. So, Fernandinho, tell me, how does a Brazilian cope with the winter in Ukraine?
¿Qué hace un brasileño en invierno en Ucrania?
La cosa más interesante que ha hecho aquí se fue un churrasco y bigaraje.
I used to get through the winters by organising barbecues in my garage.
He was the first City captain to pick up the Premier League. Please welcome your captain, Vincent Kompany. So, you take the mic, yeah. If you can see them through the smoke there, it's a bit difficult. How do you feel? How do you feel when you stand here and you see this kind of talent lining up behind you as your team?
Well, thank you guys, thank you. First of all, I want to say we've got a great squad, great players, and you said, how do I feel when I see the players behind me? They're unbelievable. I've seen them in pre-season, and they're all incredible players. They deserve all the best for this season.
Great.
I mean, yeah, it's been great so far. Yeah. I just want to say it's been great so far, and we've done everything for him to feel welcome and his staff as well.
Yeah.
But ultimately now is the players to do the hard work, and we got a great team, as I said before. So I really hope, I think, if any year than this year, we're going to achieve everything that we've set out as targets. All the staff as well, people that are working with us all year. I mean, thank you for the support. And even in the bad moments, I mean, you guys have been there for us, and we will never forget it. Thank you.
Well done. Thanks, mate. Good luck. Ladies and gentlemen, your new manager, your new signings, your captain, and your Manchester City squad for the new season.
life's never easy. It keeps you guessing as you go. And don't be looking at the scenery. You should be heading up the road. Hey brother, can you tell me something? I think I'm moving up and down. I was smiling at the radio.
How did you enjoy City Live?
Yeah, it's brilliant, brilliant. Obviously, I'm a big City fan. My wife's not into football, but she came along and she's really enjoyed it. So no, it's been brilliant.
You've had a good night anyway?
Yeah, I think it's been really great. They've put a fantastic show on, and as I said to my husband, if they've done it this year, they should do it every year.
Absolutely. And any moments stand out for you in particular?
I thought Fernandinho's little comment about his barbecue to stay warm was always funny. But yeah, no, it's just good. Obviously, Mr.
Great
Pellegrini is
to see
very
Manuel on
eloquent.
stage.
Yeah, he's very eloquent. So, Miss Roberto. But yeah, no, new man, new philosophy. That's going to be good.
New trophies this season.
That's it.
Guys, how much have you enjoyed City Live?
Absolutely brilliant. Should do this every year and hopefully get bigger and bigger and bigger. And I think it's brilliant that they're doing it over here for once, because normally it's a bit of a damp squib to start, especially for us in the past. But yeah, I think it's brilliant.
Good way to start the season?
It's brilliant. Everyone's buzzing, everyone's on a high, and I think it's good for the players as well.
I love this club. I've got, the majority of City fans, they've got that tattooed on their arm and on their body.
What
And
does this mean?
That's Manchester City in tie.
Really?
I love my club. It's my life.
It's the first thing because, like you said before, it's the first time any Premiership club's ever done this kind of thing.
Yeah.
And for us, it's a big thing because we just think we're that big now that we've arrived that people can put this kind of thing on for us.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
I mean, you've got the guy there, Jake Humphries, today, who's all over the place on BT Sport now. Ask him what he thinks about what other club does this. No other club does this anywhere, do they?
Yeah, I thought it was fantastic. I can't believe from back in the dark days, Division 2 days, and we're here outside the GMX, we just took it over, doing what we want, and honestly I can't believe it. I've had a few beers and I've come out sober because I just can't believe what's going on. Really, it's really good.
Well, we've just heard from the fans. It's been a fantastic night here at Manchester Central, and we hope it will be the first of many.